We are live. Hello, family. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us live or on replay for another episode of Create Possibilities for Yourself, where we just want to exhort our brothers and sisters to be the architect of their lives. Yes, nothing happens if nothing happens. So, as we are waiting for some of you to get connected, I'm just going to broadcast this link real quick. And then I'll ask you if you join us on live or on replay, please share this link because somebody out there is praying for an opportunity. Somebody's looking for options for their lives. So it could be just the answer to their prayer. So we're going to start in a few. Just give us just a few minutes and then we'll be able to start. Here, I'll just broadcast this link quickly and then we'll be able to rock and roll. And as I'm doing that, I just want to thank those people that are following our pages. Just want to thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. And then we'll be able to start. Just one more place and we'll be able to go. One more place. Here it is. And we'll rock and roll. All right. There we go. Hello, thank you again for joining us. My name is Anne Kalema. For those who don't know me, I'm originally from Congo, DRC, and I'm a Christian, I'm a wife, I'm a digital business owner, I'm a mom of three, and I've been in this business for a couple of years now. And now and then I'll just bring business partners from our global community so they can come and share their experience, their perspective with us on this business, just in order to inspire someone who would like to work online, inspire someone who wants to start their business, but they don't know how, they don't know what, they don't know where, and inspire somebody who's just looking for options. Also to educate people about our business. And last but not least, encourage somebody to take the next step towards their dream. Without further ado, our guest is already here. She's based in the US and she'll tell us how she's crushing it in her business and how she's creating possibilities for herself and for her family. I'll just bring her here. Coach Georgia, take it away. There we go.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I will say, can you hear me? Okay,
Yes,
I would
very good.
say that I'm based in a beautiful Canada. I am American, but yeah, I am based in Canada.
So okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got it confused because I am American, but I'm in Canada right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. So I guess would you like me to
tell us?
myself?
Yes, please tell us who's Georgia. Who's Coast Georgia? Tell us.
Okay. I am a mom of five. It's quite sunny here, so I know I just love doing these little lives or sitting outside on my terrace. So I'm going to be wearing these glasses, otherwise I'm blinded. So I am a mom of five, beautiful children. Absolutely love them. They are my angels. They're my everything. I'm an online business owner since over 3 years, 3.5 years. I started this business because I wanted to be there for my children. Mm-hmm. I was an offline business owner. I had my own offline business before, but it didn't work out. It failed. 7 years of having the business, it failed. I switched some things around. I turned Christian, and yeah, so here I am and living the dream. I am there for my babies. I pretty much just advertise online. We have high-end products that convert into high revenue. And I simply just advertise. I'm also a coach, CEO, and president of my own incorporation. And I help people worldwide to earn online. And I also literally have my business running for me 24/7 while we go to the beach, while we hang out, while we chill, we go hiking. That's just a little bit about me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. So at least we know. I see there's a couple of people already connected. Tell us where you're connecting from so we know where you're joining us from. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for your introduction, Coach Georgia. I wanted to know, did you have prior experience online before getting into this business? I know you had a traditional business. Is it the first business you do online, or have you done something like that before?
This is the first time. I had no
Okay.
experience. I pretty much I just posted. If any of my viewers or our viewers see my page, I just
Yes,
posted
Harity,
yesterday.
hi.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I never had much experience, and at times I didn't know what I was doing in the online world. Um,
That's
but I
okay.
continue, yeah, I
Yes.
continue to persist.
Thank you. Thank you. And I mean, further on, we'll dive into the benefit and, what's required in this business. But, it's good to know because, like, we like to tell people you don't need experience to do this business. And Coach George is just testifying to it. I wanted to know, how did you come across this business? Because that's the first experience online.
Um, I literally, actually, I seen a friend talking about this business. To be honest with you, I seen
Okay.
somebody that I knew from Kamloops talking about this business,
Okay.
and I was like, oh my goodness, if this person can do this, so can I. Because
Mm-hmm.
I knew this person, and this person didn't have any experience online. Because a lot of times I seen, well, I didn't really see much, but I heard of different opportunities online, and I wasn't sure if I could do it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's why my kids playing. So I
Okay.
didn't think I could do it because I didn't think I had the education. I thought you would need certain education.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and that's how I found out about it.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
I will ask you now, because you're a coach and successful business owner in this community, and now you have even a lot of team members in your team. So sometimes, people get, they hear about this, or they see this, they watch this go lives, but they're still not. How can I put it? They're still not 100% sure of what we do. As a coach, can you break it down for us? I mean, just plainly,
Uh,
what do we do exactly?
well, pretty much, say for instance, if somebody was to get started today, first thing
Mm-hmm.
you got to do is watch our free workshop, and we're going to give you all
Mm-hmm.
the details when we're done here. So
Mm-hmm.
after you watch the free workshop, your decision is whether you want to continue with the business or not. So next step is
Mm-hmm.
for you to sign up. And when you
Mm-hmm.
sign up, we send you a few hours of pre-coaching call videos explaining all about the products, the companies, the multi-billion-dollar company we're affiliated with, and we're affiliated with a few multi-million-dollar companies.
Mm-hmm.
There's four companies we're affiliated with. One is pretty huge. Like I said, it's a multi-billion dollar company. The rest are very advanced and are advancing on just a daily basis. So you're open to the whole business plan. Many people ask, why are the products not on your page? Why this? Why that? Well, I don't advertise the products directly on my page. You're seeing me that I'm a coach helping people. So that's totally different. If you're going to see our products, you want to see what the business plan is, you sign up and you become a business owner.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, you're brought along in this wonderful community. We're going to coach you to success.
Mm-hmm.
We bring you into all our online business chats. You watch our masterminds weekly. You have your training, and every step of the way, we're helping you. We're real people. So, for instance, I'm a coach and mentor. So, you're going to get me, or you're going to get this beautiful lady here as your mentor, and literally, we will help you every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
See this on any of our other business partners pages. You can reach out to them. But literally, after you get started, your goal is to start advertising. So, and you
Mm-hmm.
send your little links, you send your little social media links, or wherever you want to advertise to our tech team, and it's all in the training. It shows you how to do that. And they link your website to it so that you can see how many leads you're getting and where you're getting your leads from, what social media platform or what platform you're advertising on. You can advertise anywhere. There's free ads, there's paid ads. This is the online world. It's super, super easy, guys. And literally, you don't have to bug people. You don't have to reach out to people. You don't have to say, buy my product, uh, post this on your page and I will, give you a free sample or anything like that. Like, we don't give free samples. We have very high end products that convert to high revenue. So there ain't no freebies going around. That's very high end products. That's how we make a lot of money. So Literally, you don't do anything like that. You just advertise, and we show you how to advertise to the perfect quality client, the perfect quality traffic. So let's just put it like this. If
Thank
you,
you, Coach. Go ahead.
sorry,
No,
I
go
was going
ahead. Go ahead. So,
are you sure? Okay. So I was going to say, if you have 500 people that come onto your website and see your ad, and each person is paying $1. So that each person is paying $1, and now you got 500 bucks. But you had to do a lot of legwork. You had to do a lot of advertisement and bring a lot of people into your ad. What if you had one client see your ad and
mhm,
you made 500 from that one client? Then that's a lot of less legwork and a lot more money. This is what we show you to do:
mhm.
how to attract high quality, literally, clients to buy our high quality, high revenue converting products. So you can make an incredible living where you don't have to worry about your bills, your rent, your groceries. You can live a freedom lifestyle. You can have an incredible view like this. You can literally pay off your debt, take care of your children. I don't worry about a thing. Okay. We think about where are we going to go today? I run errands. Well, how? Okay, my errands are done, and this is little things like you're doing your taxes, you're paying your bills online, you're teaching. Right now, I have my daughter teaching my kids. That's what they were joking about, because my daughter is teaching my
Oh,
little.
okay.
She's teaching them, so we have a great routine and we have a freedom lifestyle, and I'm grateful for that.
Thank you. So,
You're
like the
welcome.
coach said, we're doing social media marketing. You heard she covered a lot of things, in a few amount of time. But
Mm,
like I just want to reiterate some of the steps that she said. We're doing social media marketing. So we're showing you how to advertise, and there's no selling involved because the system is doing that for you, and we're going to show you how. So you don't need experience, you don't need to be tech savvy. She didn't have experience, but she's a successful business owner today, and she's been this business had allowed her to do a lot of things. Like she said, she doesn't worry about
yeah.
nothing. She can have time with the kids. Maybe she should tell us a little more. On what is the impact this business has, around her, for her kids, for her own life. Could you maybe delve and tell us a little more how this business has impacted you as a person?
As a person, oh my goodness, my growth. Uh, I know that, and I say this to a lot of my business partners. There's a lot of money to be
Hmm.
made in this business, right? And our
Hmm.
training shows you how to make a lot of money. But our training
Hmm.
also shows you how to work on your mind. Because
Hmm.
if you don't have if you don't have the right mind state, if you're not in the right state of mind and you're negative all the time, you're gonna attract negativity. Okay? So I know that this business helped me with my spiritual state, my mind, my confidence, my spirituality. I'm super grateful.
Okay,
I'm
we're
super
back.
grateful for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, you're cutting out kind of. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to continue. Can you hear me?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Did you?
So it's just the connection was just lagging a little bit.
Yeah,
So she's
okay.
back on. Yes. And we have so many others, in the community that, this business has changed so many lives, and even for my own personal life, I'm learning a lot. In addition to an option to generate extra money and helping me to stay home and earn from home while I'm hanging out with my kids. I was doing an interview recently, and I was saying that staying home and staying home. When you stay home and you're not able, and the money is funny, it's different than when you stay home and the money is flowing. It's totally different. Then you're able to be more present. You're able to do, to be there for your family and do other projects and even impact other people's life. And we see a lot of that in the community. And even our coach here, Coach Georgia, is is a testimony to that. So somebody out there could ask themselves, how can we join? She already said a lot of it already. Like I was saying, she covered a lot of things. But we have today is Thursday, and we have those webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays, at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on where you are, where your location is. You can avail yourself to that, and you could either check my website on www.kalemagroup.com. And I know also Coach Georgia has a website, georgiawilliams.ca, that you can check out. And you can register for this webinar. And it's the same information that we got at the beginning to get started. So everybody starts the same way. You join in, and you check the information, you check the business model. If it's something for you, then you go ahead and follow the steps, and we'll be there to help you out, of course. So you'll be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you always have helping hands to help you out, and we even available to answer your questions or queries that you might have related to this. But we had an interview with Coach Georgia recently, and we were talking about how easy this business is also good for immigrants. It's not just for immigrants; anybody can do it, and you don't have limits in the location or where you can do it. But maybe you can say a little more about that, because you have a lot of immigrants in your team. So can you say something about that? It could help us, our audience.
Yeah, so I have a lot of people that came from different countries. We were talking about this before because it's hard for new people to come into Canada or US, or even just other countries, country to country, and make it their home and earn like they used to earn in their country. Like they come here for a better life, and all of a sudden they have to go
Yes.
through another 5 years of schooling, and they have to get back up on their feet, and they're looking for
Mm-hmm.
something more easier. So this business is so easy. We have people from all over the world. You don't have to have perfect English. If you can read in English, if you can understand what we're saying right now, don't worry if you have an accent. Don't worry if you don't understand everything perfectly, because we have Google Translate in our training. So we'll literally translate the training for you to your language. And we also have group chats that are
Mm-hmm.
specifically, made for certain people from Congo or from Rwanda or from the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
or like it's fun little group chats, like, and people will talk in their language or they'll ask questions. And we also
Mm-hmm.
even just have fun group chats, like wine, people who love wine in the Okanagan, or they meet up, or fun things. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the things I love about this online business is everything's online. You don't have to go to a meetup. You don't have to do anything like that, like
Mm-hmm.
Amway or any of these. There was tons of meetups, and you have to go here and you have to go there. With this, everything is online, and it's not an MLM or a pyramid scam. It's affiliate marketing, meaning we're affiliated with these huge companies and we're selling their products. We don't have to ship, store, or hold anything like that. Like everything's done for us. We're just the people of the owner of the business. We get a business number, and then you pay your taxes. And there is one stream of income where you don't have to claim if you don't want to. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of ups to this business for anybody. I have so many people from different countries in this business, and I know, like, I come from an old school background, so I'm European, and a lot of people from different countries are very old school, and they're business minded, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
they realize they come here and they're like, this ain't what I signed up for. I
Mm-hmm.
literally Canada or US, and it's hard, and I'm working harder than what I was in
Yeah.
my country, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little safer, or maybe my house is a little nicer or a little bigger, but I feel even more drained, and I feel sick, and I feel tired, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm never with my children.
Yeah.
At least in that country, I
Mm-hmm.
was with my kids. I wasn't the richest, or maybe my house wasn't as nice, but I was a little bit more happy and a little bit more free. So people are finding
Yeah.
that their time is more important than anything, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter where you go or what you do. If you're tied down to that job with a ball and chain, you're tied down. You can't leave. You can't go. It's like you're under this feeling like you want to cry and you want to break out because you can't leave. You can't go to see your children. You can't pick up your children after school. You can't make food the when you want to make it. You're working till 9 p.m. sometimes. Some people have night shifts. So the husband and wife, they tag team to who's going to work next, and they're never together. So the system is not the prettiest. And we're teaching everyday
Mhm.
people, no matter where you come from, no matter what age, no matter what nationality, we're teaching everyday people how to earn online and how to break away from that system and how to live a
Yep.
free lifestyle. This
Hmm.
is not, this is not something that is a fly by night or a little
Yes. Hmm.
business or yeah, one of those pyramid schemes. You add some money in and then the top person gets. This is not that, guys. We've been around since almost 6 years, and we've actually brought in more products to make more streams of income because we're like, hey, we're smart. We're not going to just depend on one stream. Let's do two. No, let's do three.
Hmm.
No, let's do four.
Yep.
We're at four streams, four main streams.
Yep.
We get seven. We got seven streams of income. Well, that's including bonuses and incentives. But there's
Hmm.
four main products. So I think we're doing really good. Well, I know we're doing. We're the number one online business in the whole entire world right now. So we top the charts, and we're legit. It's hard because people out there, especially foreigners, are finding
Yep.
that they're getting scammed a lot. And,
Yeah.
and that's the thing to all my peeps, to all my immigrants out there, to everybody, even my Canadians, my Americans. I feel you. I've seen what my business partners went through. Be careful. And I'm not going to say all businesses out there are scams online. No, they're not. There's actually some very good businesses, but the thing is, they don't have the proper support and they don't have the proper systems. Like they don't know what they're doing. Like they have a really good product. Believe me, there's some things out there that I actually use, but I ain't going to be a part of that business because there's no money in it. And I'm looking to make
Hmm.
money online. I'm not looking to just sit around and, oh, just do this and enjoy it. No, I'm here to make money. I'm here to grow my empire. I'm here to make a freedom lifestyle and to help others do the best. So we've chosen the perfect products, the perfect system, the perfect team, the perfect training,
Yep.
and it's growing. It's only getting better. So if
Yep.
anybody, yeah, if anybody's interested, if anybody wants to earn legitimately online and you're not going to get rich tomorrow, you have to work on your empire. Then this is it. You found it. Look
Hmm.
no more. Because there is so many times that my business partners have told me they've been scammed. They spent hundreds of thousands. They spent 2,500, whatever it is. If it's no good, it's no
Wow.
good. Here, this is real. It's good. It's what you're looking for. We're going to help you every step of the way. That is our job as
Yeah.
coaches. Yeah, we're trained, and all you have to do is just advertise. You get on your training. The training shows you how to advertise, and it's as simple as that. I put up a post. If you're gonna watch Netflix, you're gonna live a hard life. You want the easy choice of watching Netflix, and you're gonna live a hard life. You want the hard
Yeah.
choice of working on your biz at night, and like, oh, you might get frustrated. You're like, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Believe me, I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like an idiot. And but the good thing, Kalema, is I
Yes.
literally have a whole slew of team to ask questions. And but
Yes.
the thing about me is I don't like bothering people, and I don't want to ask the questions. Like I don't want to look stupid. But then I realized,
Hmm.
because I'm being silly and I don't want to ask questions and I don't want to bother people, I'm keeping myself from succeeding. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask my coaches. I'm gonna ask in the chat. And guess what? I asked and I
Yeah.
got. Ask and you shall receive. Not only that, the masterminds. If you stay plugged in into the masterminds, you watch our free masterminds every week. We have them on at Wednesday to all our business partners, and I do mine on Friday for my business partners. So I give them my
Yeah.
tips to how making a seven-figure income, how I'm succeeding above and beyond, how I'm able to live this freedom lifestyle, move into a $3 million home, pay off 30,000 worth of debt, buy a Escalade cash, live a freedom lifestyle for my children, have my children with me morning, day, and night. I homeschool them. I take them to the beach. I take them to their church activities. We go hiking. We go on road trips. We're going to go on a cruise. Like, we do all these awesome things. And the products are very good for you. Okay. One of our products are very high in the health industry. The other one is traveling. The other one is communication. So they're all very, very awesome products and they're desired.
Hmm.
They're like one product is an essential. Let's just put it like that. So where else are you going to find that where you're making tons of income? And our products, there's incentives from 100,000 a month to 300,000 a month. These are incentives, guys. These are monthly bonuses. We have huge, huge monthly bonuses. You will get there. Don't think you won't. You just got to work on your business, grow your business. Okay. The more sales
Mm-hmm.
volume from just advertising, the more money you make and the more incentives you make. So don't think you can't do what I'm doing. I only had a seventh grade education. Okay, I'm a mom of five. I come from a very old school European background that they don't know anything about computers, and they're totally not into this. And believe me, all my family started, my church friends, everybody's seen my success, and they're like, "What are you doing, Georgia?" And I
Mm-hmm.
glad showed them what I'm doing, and I'm gladly seeing them to succeed above and beyond. And I'm grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? You have to have a will. You have to want to change. You have to want
Yeah.
to start this business, because if you start it, and I said that it's like having a beautiful truck in your driveway to start doing business. You buy this truck so you can start hauling stuff and doing trucking industry. But the thing is that big beautiful shiny truck, if you don't use it, you leave it in your parking lot, then you ain't going to grow no empire. That's the same way about this business. But this business does
Yeah.
not have that overhead. This business does not need a driveway to park in, and this business does
Yep.
not need to go out of that home. This is an online business that will run for you 24/7 if you put your time into it. If you
Yep.
first of all put your time into it, give it a couple months and watch it boom and grow like it has for me. And then after that couple of months, you want to put a couple of hours a day into this business or every other day like I do, then you're going to succeed above and beyond. The more time you put into it, the more quicker you get it up and running. And our tech team builds you everything. You're just sending your little tags in, you're going through your training, you're setting yourself up to the point where you have all your knowledge. You know how to run your business. And then everything else is done for you. You sign contracts after, and you watch those checks roll in and
One
you
after
add them
the other.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you said it all. You said it all, like she said, now the question is, do you need a change in your life? And if it is, then you are the determinant factor. We lay it all out, for you. So look no further. If you're looking for an opportunity, this is the one. And we take the time to show our faces and, testifying and, sharing because, it's a legit business. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it. And we just want to share it because we don't want to keep it for ourselves. If it's helping so many of us already, why not you and why not now? So we already told you how you can get plugged in, follow the webinar, register. There's one live session tonight. So you can register and secure your spot. And then we'll go from there and we'll be happy to hold your hands and take you along the way. So that's what we do. And we will show you, and these skills that you'll be learning through this business, not only this personal growth, but the skills that you're learning is even making you even more valuable in the marketplace if you decided even to go back to work or something. So really check into this, and then we'll wrap it here because we don't want to take all of your time. And I'm just so appreciative of Coach Georgia time. So and her accepting my invitation. So we're just going to end for here today, and then we'll be waiting for your questions, your queries, or we'll be here to help you out. If you desire something in your life, if you want to change so bad, just reach out to us, and we'll guide you along the steps. So with that, have a good afternoon, have a good morning wherever you're from, or a good evening, and then stay tuned for more and keep following our pages. And um, we'll catch you next time. God bless. Bye bye,
All right.
everyone.
Bye.
All right. Okay.